few years ago, if you said supplements, people were like, oh, that's expensive urine. Well, that's true if you're talking about vitamins and minerals. But how many people do I know who during the pandemic started taking vitamin D, getting some sunshine?
What do you mean by that's true if you're talking about vitamins and minerals?
Well, I think when we hear the word supplements, it gets confusing for people. I actually am wishing for a better word, because when people hear supplements, they think vitamin minerals. Isn't that just expensive urine?
Yeah, but it's not. Your body absorbs it if you take it with fat and protein and carbohydrates.
Right. And if you over ingest water soluble vitamins, you will excrete some. But then there's a whole category of supplements like food supplements, protein, et cetera. And then there's an entire category of compounds that we call supplements that have nothing to do with proteins, fats, or carbohydrates, vitamins, or minerals. Things that are known to have very potent effects. There's a reason why the National Institutes of Health has a division now simply for these types of studies. A whole category of things that in theory you could get from food, but the volumes that you would have to eat and the sourcing is just impractical.
I was curious about like why you were saying that it's just expensive urine. Like,
no, this is what other people have been saying.
But they're wrong.
No, this is what, when I was young, I got into this, training and supplementation early, and people would say, oh, it's just expensive urine, don't spend your money on that. There are certain things like within supplementation, also the foundational supplementation, as I call it, like things like athletic greens, right? Or I guess they call it AG1 now. Things that are in such combinations of herbs and plant-based compounds, like you can't take them one by one. And then other things was that supplements are just kind of like nootropic that, or, it's kind of, you don't need it. I'm not saying you need it, but they are a powerful augment to good sleep, good nutrition, good training, good social connection.
Yeah, if you want to optimize. If you want the idea of needing it, like what do you mean to exist?
Right.
You could eat McDonald's and just live. Like if you want to optimize your health, supplements are very beneficial.
Very beneficial, but I think for you and me, it's a duh. But I think for a lot of people out there, they seem to think that there's something unique about prescription drugs that makes them better than supplements.